Oh yes, it's about that time, guys. We're gonna go for a ride in this 1956 Chevrolet. This is a 210 trim level with the post. Yes, the post is right here. People always get that confused. Hard tops don't have the post that separate the windows. That's just how it is. 350 under the hood. No power steering, no power brakes on this one. 100 detailed pictures. Financing and shipping is available. Go to maplemotors.com. It's cold outside. Let's take a ride in this 56 model.
When I was a young boy, stepped right in. Until this day I look up to him. He showed me gasoline and fires running through my veins. See, I turned riches and I turned strings. I did the things that meant the most.
Alright, so checking out the interior. It's a decent shape. Pretty clean carpet there. Pedals look good. Aftermarket gauges. Dash isn't bad. Needs a radio. Don't have a radio. It is showing 50,000 miles. Of course, you can't stand behind that. I mean, it's a 1956 model, so mileage is unknown. Because who knows if the speedometer was working or when it was out or if it was out. You gotta have a lot of documentation on mileage there. Headliner. It's not so bad. We'll start it up. Starts up good. We'll stop and get us a little bit of gas. Engine temperature on this one is up. Good oil pressure. Blower motor. We got anything? That would be nice because it is cold. That switch there is stuck. Sounds like it's trying to work, but it's just not. There it goes. Now it's blowing hard out the side. Took a second. And it's warm, so we got good warm air. Wipers on this one. It's got the nubby up here, but as I turn the switch, nothing happens. So wipers need some love. Turn signal. Left side is blinking, right side is blinking. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? If you said it did, well, you was wrong. Let's hit the road, see how it runs and drives. Got all bundled up. Man, they're calling for snow here soon. They're saying it's possible this week. Wouldn't that be kind of nice? Have our first winter storm. We never get bad storms down here in Tennessee. I could definitely feel that heat coming from the floorboard now. That's nice. Put her in gear here. And we'll go take her down the road. Of course, anything I see, you'll know about it. Like to get them out and stretch their legs sometimes. There we go. We are going to stop and get a little fuel. Speedometer is not working on this one, so that means we're not going to have any mileage turning over. Definitely low gear. Yeah. Got a big old gear in the back. Tach's not hooked up either. Guess they just stuck it in there. When I let go of the steering wheel, it does pull, it fades, it drifts to the right, whatever you want to call it. See that? Motor pulls good. Getting into those brakes. Brakes are checking out. Just like we always do, get a little bit of gas. And then we'll take off. I want to get the undercarriage, I'll light it up, check everything out. And of course, I always remind you by the end of the video, if you see something that you're interested in seeing more of on this ride, no problem at all. Give us a call. We'll send you more videos. I will be back. All right, so I got $20 worth of fuel in this one. Let's go on these in the 56 model. As you go right behind the tail light, open her up, and there's your gas cap. It's hidden. Good luck finding that. All right, jumping off in here, we'll check the gauge, make sure it works just like we always do. Now I will keep an eye out on it, but it hasn't really moved. It come up a little bit when I turned the key. There we go. Let's roll. Don't forget, pick up Maple Motors t-shirts. We have them in the description below. We also got some new hats in right there. All Richardson hats, nice t-shirts. We don't cheap out and go the cheap route. We get the nice ones. We'll also send you a free gift with every purchase. Thanks, guys. Woo! Got out of that wind, just did the walk around. Before I do the undercarriage shot, I noticed a valve cover leaking. So could just need to be tightened up. It may need a new seal in it. Either way, I noticed it was leaking and it went down the side of the motor. So I'll be telling them about it when we get back to the lot. But you're about to see the undercarriage shot, and I'm sure it's got to be wet because it looked like it was going down the side of the motor. Now that was on the driver's side coming down, and I will show that at the end of the video. All right, let's do it. Time to rock and roll. Here's a verse for you. Nice and warm in here. Manually turn off your turn signals as well. I do hear an exhaust leak, and it sounds like it's on the driver's side. Let's see. Bumping the road here. Suspension's good. Well, I'm getting ready to pull back into Maple Motors, and like I said, walk around at the end of this video. We go over everything and all the aspects on the car, try to make you happy and understand exactly what we're selling and what you're getting. There is those 3 finance companies. We do have shipping all over the country. And if you want more information, 100 detailed pictures, description, just go to maplemotors.com. Thanks, guys. I'm here to walk this ride, looking for chips, scratches, rust, dents, anything I find, you'll know about it. Starting up in the front. Now, paint job, it's old, it's cracked, it needs a new one. Front bumper, it is fairly new. That thing looks good. Same with a lot of your chrome trim. A little bit of pitting here on this piece for the grill. Got some pitting on that for sure. I guess more than less, I'm looking for rust and dents, because there's a lot of chips and there's a lot of scratches. That would take so much time. You can see them in the video. I'll light your screen up with them. But we're looking for dents, rust, stuff like that. And at the bottom here, if I see any Bondo, I'll tell you about it. I'll point the area out and show you where I think it goes to, like I normally do. A little pitting there on the tail light too. Mid-section. Seal around the front windows, dry, cracked, you can see that. Cracks around there. Seal is cracked up around the vent window there. Roof on this one, paint's all cracked up. Like I say in every video, if you see some portion of this that you want to see more of, no problem at all. We will make more videos and send it directly to your phone or email, whatever you prefer. All you have to do is call us and say, hey, I'm interested, but I need to know more about this area. Do it all the time for people. I'd say a good 2-3 times a month somebody will do that, which is not bad when we're going through about 50 cars on average each 30 days. Got a little moisture in here. Trunk's leaking, and I can see why, because the seal's not glued there. Lifting up our old mat here. A little bit of surface rust been painted over. Check this side out without destroying this thing. The surface rust over here from where the water's dripping in. You see where it's dripping in right there. Holding a little moisture here. Picking up that surface rust. I made a vinyl panel to block off the back of the seat there. Somebody has installed. And I gotta get it to where we can shut the trunk down again. Look at me go. Mess it all up. Trunk lid itself. Always check around your edges. Make sure. Got a lot of glue there, but glue up here. Super Chevy. Bubbles popping up there. Package tray is made out of the same material as the door panels all the way through the car, which looks pretty nice. The interior on this thing is not bad. It's just the paint job. And if you've noticed, little bubble there, but the body on this car looks to be pretty solid. With it not being repainted, you can really tell too. It's got the old paint on it. It's all cracked up, dried. A little bit of an exhaust leak I noticed under the hood. Also noticed a valve cover was dripping. Seal, or it needs to be tightened up. Either way, it was leaking. Cracks on the roof. Lots of cracks on the roof. You can tell she used to be blue at one time. A little spot on the windshield there. Looks to be repaired. Chips on the fender. We made it around the outside. Let me show you what I was talking about. Valve cover looked to be leaking here. You can see how it's kind of wet. Wet there too, and it's wet on that plug, so it's coming out of the valve seal there on top. New seal, pull 4 screws, tighten it back up, and honestly it might tighten up. Maybe them screws are loose or something. Either way, it'll be mentioned when I get back. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. Weather stripping looks to be good. Underside of the door here. Carpet seems to be good. You can see somebody has replaced it. B&M shifter, gauges there, even the same material on the door and the package tray, down there in the kick panels and on the seat. and on the back of the seat. Pretty nice. Hole in the headliner there. Light's not on, so I guess the bulb's out. Jumping inside. Definitely hear an exhaust leak up there. Got some paint little chips on the dash there. This side looking clean, but that side showing some sun damage. Exhaust leak appears to be on this side too. There's a gasket right down there, and it sounds like it's coming from underneath. You can see how the oil's coming out there from this valve cover. Coming on down with the hood. Spot there. Chips. Notice the hinge likes to sit high. Really a little bit on both sides. We'll push this one down. Guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I try to be as honest and truthful about every single test drive that I do. If you haven't noticed, that's what we do up here. We tell you everything. We don't hide nothing. If you have any more questions, no problem. We'll send you more information. If you love the car, you love it. If you hate the car, you hate it. I can't control that, but I can keep posting more every single day. I try to. Every single week. We update on Mondays with new rides. I'm freezing cold and I'm going back. Hopefully warm up and build this video for you. Guys, thanks for watching. Please hit subscribe, share this video, and hit that like button.